Honoré Daumier was a French printmaker, caricaturist, painter and sculptor born in Marseille, France, on the 26th of February of 1808. He died in Valmondois on the 10th of February of 1879. He was one of the main figures of the French Realism. Realism is the name of the artistic movement which appeared in France in the middle of the 19th century, and its principal artist is Gustave Courbet. Realistic artists try to represent subject matter truthfully, without artificially and avoiding artistic conventions or exotic and supernatural elements. Realism has been prevalent in the arts at many periods and can be in large part a matter of technique and training, and the avoidance of stylization. Honoré Daumier was born in Marseille, but he moved to Paris with his family as a child. He was the son of an itinerant glazier with a poet aspirations who wrote his own poems. Daumier showed his youth as an irresistible inclination towards the artistic profession, which his father Bailey tried to check by placing him first as a hosier, from whom he was employed as an errand boy, and later with a bookseller. In 1822, he became protégé to Alexandre Lenoir, a friend of Daumier's father who was an artist and archaeologist. The following year, Daumier entered the Académie Suisse. Having mastered the techniques of lithography, Daumier began his artistic career by producing plates for music publishers and illustrators for advertisements. During the reign of Louis Philippe, Charles Philippon launched the comic journal La Caricature, and Daumier joined his staff in 1830. Later, in 1832, Daumier produced his social caricatures from another newspaper, Le Charivet. The same year, his caricature of the king as Gargantua led to Daumier's imprisonment for 6 months. Due to the censorship, he decided to abandon political caricature in 1835, and he focused on social satire and costumbrism. At the end of his life, he worked mainly on paintings influenced by Romanticism first and by Realism and Impressionism later. His works reflected realism and expressivity, and his style was mainly naturalistic and sketch. He didn't use any models at the time because he trusted his memory. In 1875, he was blind, and few years later he died. Daumier produced more than 500 paintings, 4,000 lithographs, thousands wood engraving, 1,000 drawings, and 100 sculptures. His most important works are the Third-Class Carriage in 1864, the Laundress in 1861, and Don Quixote and Sancho Panza in 1868. Daumier was interested in the theme of art markets that began to develop in Paris. In his painting, The Print Collector, we can find a scene possibly inspired in Hôtel Drouot in Paris, where it was common to find people buying old engravings and paintings. The collector is searching for the wanted print and aware of the painter's attention on him. The wall is covered with paintings with light and dim areas inspired by Rembrandt and Caravaggio's techniques. Darker outlining is well defined in some places, whereas in others it is blurred by the paint. Although the face of the man isn't clearly depicted, we can tell that he's observing the artwork with devoted attention. The style is sketch-like and it doesn't offer lots of details. It reminds us of the last works painted by Goya. It is a small oil painting, 14 by 32 centimeters, and currently we can enjoy it at the Musée del Petit Palais in Paris.